Academy is an e-learning and skill development platform that offers online and offline certificate courses in various domains such as data science, machine learning, AI, IT and software, etc. They introduce courses in collaboration to industry in order to provide 100% placements to all.
The journey of Skyy Skill started back in my college days. When I was a student, I wanted to learn robotics, IoT, aero modeling, drones. So I searched for a lot of platforms to learn hands-on and experience something great in those platforms. But me and my friend didn't get that. So there we felt there might be a need of such kind of platforms which can help students to learn a lot of things in terms of technological growth. Uh, Somehow after my graduation I got a job, and I was among the few students who actually got the job because of the extracurricular activities I did. But 95% of my friends who really didn't get a job, and they had to struggle years to get a job. So then I actually realized there is a need of a platform which can upskill this youth. The students are interested, but there was a sheer need of a platform which can actually help students to learn industrial skills and finally get placed. So there my journey started in 2017. After working for 3.5 years, I left my job and started this company with some of my co-founders. So there we started Skyy Skill's journey. But after working for 2-3 years in Skyy Skill, then we realized there is also a need of setting up different COEs at different colleges. Colleges, they want to train their student, but they don't have facility. The facility in terms of industry standard labs, industry standard state of art facilities where student can come and do experiential learning, and finally they will get a better placement. Also, there were huge lag between the faculty who were in the colleges and the trained trainers. So to cater that gap, we started our new vertical, that is EV Skill Lab. That is a vertical which sets up different COEs in colleges. So we go to the colleges, we set up COEs, Center of Excellence, we train their faculties, we train the student, finally we help them get the placement. So from the need of my friends, actually the journey started, and today we see Skyy Skill Academy standing here. So basically Skyy Skill has two verticals, as I said. So one vertical helps student in the upskilling. So we are India's one of the leading skill development platform in the field of electric vehicle designing, analysis, automotive, IoT, embedded systems, where we co-develop courses in association with NITs, IITs, Sector Skill Council and industries. These courses are offered to the student of various categories, starting from 10th, 12th, ITI till doctorate program student, postgraduate students. We train them with various skills, through online, hybrid and offline mode. Finally, we link them with the industries, and industries come and hire these students. Our courses are basically all our courses are placement oriented courses where we offer unlimited interviews to the student. This is one of the verticals, and there we've seen beautiful outcomes in terms of placement, in terms of higher study, students going abroad to get top university admit. We've seen students starting their own startup after learning the skills. So I feel the problem that I faced in my college days, today Skyy Skill is serving that. The second part of Skyy Skill, as I said, EV Skill Lab. We are setting up different labs, COEs at different colleges as per the need. We make a state-of-art labs in the colleges where our trainer will be there to train their faculties and the student of the college. We've seen there is 30 to 40% jump in the placement record who are setting up the lab. And just not the college, we are not dependent on the college placement. We are also helping the students who are getting trained from the COEs to provide them the placement. About the eligibility in getting the programs, is we are working with premium institute like IITs, IIT Kanpur, IIT Guwahati.
What challenges did you face early on?
During the initial days, we used to face difficulty in terms of recognition. When we will go to the college, they will say, why shall I send my candidate or my student to you? Why not I'll send to a brand or somewhere else? That was the biggest challenge we used to face. Second category of challenge in Odisha or maybe eastern part of India, when we used to ask about skill development, they used to say, what is the need of skill development? So creating the need was the biggest challenge when we started.
What sets Skyy Skill Academy apart in skill development?
There are a lot of other players in the market, but our USP is our strength, actually I would say, where we started even solving this problem in fact. So 90% of the platforms are available in this spec, the courses that we are providing or maybe in the area we are working, they're offering the courses in complete online mode with a recorded model. So they give LMS access to a student, they need to finish the course. But today, if you see the numbers, the students' learning ability or the patients, working professionals' time availability, there are 70 to 80% students likely to drop a course in between. They really don't finish the course. That was one biggest problem. Second, if at all a student wanted to go to a platform to learn, experiential learning, there is no such platform. We are currently India's very few platforms are offering courses in three modes: online, hybrid, and offline mode. The last USP I would say, that's our best USP. That is unlimited interview guarantees. Now, unless a platform like us offers a outcome-based service or outcome to a student, there is no use of education. There is no use of upskilling, right? So we are very strict and very keen about our outcome. There are three outcomes actually focus on. One is job, second is startup, third is high study. He should get a high study admit at a top university for his masters or maybe for graduation. Now, a student till he gets a placement, he continuously attend unlimited interviews till he gets a placement without any extra cost. So there are students who have attended 25, 30 interviews to get a job even, and we don't charge anything for the student. So that's why our record is 96% placement record till date, which is highest in the category.
How has Skyy Skill Academy transformed students' lives and careers?
Back in 2 years, when a diploma student who was from a very tier 3 category of college, very poor student, he wanted to join and wanted to actually pursue his career in the automotive sector. But the existing platforms were too costly for him to afford, and or couldn't go out of Odisha or out of his area to a different state to learn because of financial crisis. He joined our platform. He did courses in a very affordable cost. Of course, as I said, today this guy who was struggling to get 3 times food in a day is working in the Mahindra supply chain, the assembly line of XUV 700. There is another student called Tony Vargas. He had 3 years of gap. He wanted to become a designer, but his college didn't help him to learn the skill to become a designer. Today, this guy is working in Bharat Bench as one of the leading designer of Bharat Bench, and till lot of vehicles of Bharat Bench been designed by Tony Vargas. There are many stories like this where we actually have created impact. Another story I would say, recently we provided training to Government Polytechnic Koraput. Koraput is a district at very southern part of Odisha where the accessibility is very less. There we have set up our lab, EV lab, and we have provided training to the student. Great part is very recently the student got placed into electric vehicle sectors. This is what the impact actually we are trying to create from the ground level by walking into different on our area.
What's your long-term vision for Skyy Skill?
Right now the company is in a scalable situation. We are scaling really good, and the team size has increased from 2-3 members to almost 60 members right now at Bhubaneswar and Hyderabad, and 2 places are operating. So as I said, outcome is the key, and we want to create a beautiful outcome out of a student. So the bigger picture of Skyy Skill, we want to create an ecosystem where just not education won't be, education won't be sufficient to change the life of someone, right? The vision is to change a student who is coming to our platform. He should see his life completely changed, and he has enhanced his skill, and he has been empowered. That is only possible when education, industry, and on-the-job training comes to the play, right? So education is the, Skyy Skill has been started as an education platform. Now by setting up COEs, we are doing a lot of manufacturing. We are involved into a lot of equipment manufacturing, and the best part is the 60% workforce that is they are working for the manufacturing are our student. The third category, industry linkage and industries creation. So we'll be creating more of industries which is linked to our education, where our student will be able to work and get a hands-on experience. So again, as I said, the whole idea is to create an ecosystem where education, on-the-job training, industry, everything will be under a single universe, and students should get all the benefits.
What's your advice for aspiring entrepreneurs?
So my message to people who are starting it, let me tell you, when I started startup entrepreneurship was very cool. I thought it's very cool, and people will say, oh, he is an CEO, he's started his company. But today, when I see the back, the journey, I feel this is a very lone journey, the journey of ups and downs. Now, when you are completely ready that, okay, this journey is going to be tough, this is going to be difficult, and no matter what you are going to sustain in this sector, maybe you will wait for a long time till you see the success, then you should do this. If at all you are already have started, then try to understand problem will be your buddy in this journey. You have to keep solving problems, and you'll be facing a lot of different difficulties every day. But when you keep on doing this, solving these problems, probably you'll see the success. And the last message I would say, your team is your power. A Superman cannot do everything, right? It's about your team. You have to build a team of Supermen who actually will do the changes. So you have to build a beautiful team to make your startup successful.